By our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You take a look at the Celtics. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference. And checking out Charlotte, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation. And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Green out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Williams. And it's Simpson in at the point guard position. And for Boston, the perimeter pairing. It's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Well, we're coming right down to the last bit of the season, Grant. What's the messaging like from coaches right now?
For BAs, for teams that are in the mix, coaches are asking you to keep doing what you've been doing. But a lot of that extra motivation comes from your teammates and in the locker room.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
Curry against White. Pass to Simpson. Williams, a screen on Holiday. Goes up on the baseline. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Now here's Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Green. And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. They get it back. Williams with the screen. Launches a 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And Holiday, here we go. Tatum from long range. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
You have got to be in Tatum's space. This guy is such a terrific range shooter.
It's Bridges on the wing. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Tatum, fires for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
The rise and fire by Jason Tatum. Ready to catch it and score it immediately.
Pass to Williams. Curry with it. Outside, Green. And stolen by Porzingis. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's about length. It's about awareness. It's about anticipation. Porzingis able to kickstart the break.
Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true. And what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all. You see the level of verticality that Jason Tatum brings to the table. Nice.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
we check the numbers for Miles Bridges.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Boy, that's solid work on the interior. I love how assertive Miles Bridges is on the offensive end.
Pass to White. Outside, Brown. Off the mark there with a 3. Hornets trail by 6. Here's Simpson. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. To the middle. Here's Green. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. The shot from the low post is good. Tatum's got 10.
Oh, what a find by Drew Holiday. Such a steady presence.
For Charlotte, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Simpson. He's covered by Holiday. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
Yeah, they found buckets very hard to come by, and you could tell it frustrated them to no end.
I thought the striking thing was how little offense they generated. It doesn't matter how stout your defense is when you play that poorly on the offensive end.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Boston?
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
The first one falls. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
And so Curry nails both of them. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Now here's Porzingis, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
I think what really pops about Kristaps Porzingis is 7'3", yes, but it's the sweet shooting stroke and the deep range. But let's not forget, when this guy came in the league, he was an absolute force as a shot blocker.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris. Yeah,
BA, that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
And the shot goes.
Well, Miles Bridges, very capable, putting the ball on the deck and getting to the cup. This guy has a want to score.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Williams grabs the board. And it's Green with the ball for Charlotte. They trail by 6. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 5.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance, and boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
Now here's Holiday. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Tatum. And the layup is good off the glass.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Let's have a look at the leaderboard now and see the toughest defensive teams in the league these past 10 games. Boston, third.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
Here's Simpson. Curry, a screen on Holiday. Bridges outside. Down low. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, boy, Miles Bridges showing you that he's not just a scorer. How about that pass and setup?
Now here's Holiday. The D's right on him. Pass to Tatum. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Now this is one of the best scorers in the game today. Jason Tatum, we're getting used to performances like this.
Outside Curry. Bridges outside. Williams, a screen on Tatum. For 3, Bridges. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. It's Bridges on the wing. 3-pointer. They get it back. Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. They get the rebound. White, good. And the Celtics lead by 2.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Curry. To the inside. Bridges against Porzingis. Pass to Simpson. Clock at 4. Over Holiday. Boston pulls it in.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
3-pointer, Bridges. Nails it from 3. Bridges has got 10 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Inside, Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Williams. Here's Curry. And here's Bridges, hounded by Tatum. Outside Holiday. Now here's Brown. Knocks it down from distance. And it's a 6-point Boston lead.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Bridges outside. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Outside Holiday. Outside Brown. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets trail by 4. Pass to Simpson. To the paint. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Now Brown. He's covered by Curry. Tries the 9-footer. Another miss by Brown.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Simpson. He's covered by Holiday. Williams, a screen on Tatum. Here's Bridges. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score games.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
And he drops it first. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Bridges hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Brown in the high post. He's against Smith. Pass to Hauser. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Now here's Bridges. 14 points for him. Smith outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Boston leading by 5. Pritchard, the pass to Brown. 1:11 left in the first quarter. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And Boston with some changes. Craig is checked in for Cornette. And it's Tatum in for Jaylen Brown. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Charlotte. Okogie comes in for Curry. 1:04 left to play in the first. Out to the wing for 3. Smith gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, great idea there. He set Smith up and let him knock him down.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Craig. And here's Horford. Here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. Oh, Nurkic with the block.
Boy, that's great anticipation by Jusuf Nurkic. He saw what they were trying to do and snuffs it out.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the opening quarter. On the wing, Tatum. 17 seconds left in the first quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. Shot is up. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Tatum's got 16 points now.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Puts up a deep three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Charlotte trailing. This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. They've got Josh Okogie. He's out there with Smith. Green out there with Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Diabate in at the 4. Now here's Green. Back to Smith. 5 to shoot. Fires it. And Craig pulls it down. Boston has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Pritchard, covered by Smith. Outside Tatum, from the arc. Tatum drills the 3.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Smith right side. Rebound Boston.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Over Green. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, you're a passionate NBA fan. You are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands.
It's his first trip to the line.
Along for 2.
That free throw, no good.
Guys, when we think of Josh Okogie, the athleticism is eye-popping, and the relentlessness with which he plays a game, that will be what keeps him on the floor.
Good on the second one.
You think back to Josh Okogie's rookie season, this guy stepped up and became a starter. He's proven always ready for the next big challenge.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 21. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player.
And he knocks down the first one.
Jason Tatum continues to emerge, guys, as one of the most elite players on both ends. We know on the offensive end he's a dangerous three-level scorer. He's also capable of locking you up defensively.
And so he hits both. Hornets trail by 7. Smith outside. Fires from deep. Again the miss by the Hornets.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Horford with it from downtown. Okogie pulls down the board. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Smith. This one for 3. That one no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Pritchard.
Hornets foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Craig. Here's Hauser. Green covering. Here's Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Pritchard's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
B.A., maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from three-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness.
All right, let's take this chance to see the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the current leading scorers. 5th, Jason Tatum.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Smith outside. Up and in on the layup. Smith's got his second basket on the night.
Really off on his shooting. Just 20% this period. Looks like he's getting a bit frustrated.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Smith. On the wing, Tatum. Diabate grabs the board. Hornets trail by 8. Right side Green. And when Josh Green is on the floor, you trust him to make the right decision, Doris.
Well, athletically, he can be a game changer on the defensive end. When he takes care of the ball and makes a simple play, he can be so productive. Guy is very selective when he shoots. Very smart basketball player.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. No good on that one. Some changes for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis comes in for Horford, and Drew Holiday is subbed in for Craig. And he sinks the second. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tatum passes to Hauser. Over to the left wing. Outside Holiday. Pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Here's Pritchard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide-open shots.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Some changes for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Nurkic, and Miles Bridges subbed in for Green. And so Tatum nails both of them.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Bridges down low. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Outside Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. Outside Holiday. Lets it go from deep. Diabate grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Hornets trail by 7. Tatum brings a double team. Back to Bridges. Pass to Diabate. Launches it. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Boston's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And down it goes. 2 points. Tatum's got 27.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Smith outside. Outside, Williams. Bridges passes to Okogie. Clock at 6. Goes up from the top of the key. Charlotte again missing.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, this game has gone the other direction.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Drew Holiday. And the free throw, no good. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Now here's White. Tatum inside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. White against Curry. Out to Bridges. Here's Simpson. Outside, Williams. They double him with Brown. Here's Diabate. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. They recover it. Williams' shot is good. Here's White. 9-point game. Pass to Tatum. Down low. Here's Porzingis. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
This is the thing about Kristaps Porzingis. He has both size and skill, a high percentage play right there.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
There's a reason people call Kristaps Porzingis the unicorn. A 7-foot big man, but boy, what a sweet shooter he is.
The Celtics making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. Green's checked in for Charlotte. And the second free throw is good. Hornets trail by 10. Here's Simpson. Inside. Here's Diabate. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
At the line for the Hornets, Diabate, 1 shot.
And that one misses. Boston leading by 8. Pass to Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Porzingis putting the size to work.
I'll tell you, at 7'3", to have that kind of body control, Kristaps Porzingis makes it look easy.
Outside, Green. Bridges with it, hounded by Tatum. Tatum brings a double team. Here's Simpson. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. Diabate's got 4 points this quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Holiday finds Porzingis. White on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Back to Tatum. Outside Holiday. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 5 here tonight. Hornets trail by 11. Norris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
Now here's Holiday. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Here's Tatum. What a terrific move that is. Tatum's got 29.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Here's Simpson. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Curry. Shot clock at 6. Back to Bridges. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Simpson, no good. Boston leading by 10. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Brown. The 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
No coverage that time. Green's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Right side, Tatum. And there's 1:45 left to play in the second quarter. And Brown knocking down the triple.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Hornets trail by 10. Here's Simpson. Pass to Bridges. To the inside. And Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Now White. Tatum inside. And too long on the shot. Charlotte is shooting pretty well at 45%. Outside Curry. To the middle. They double him with White. Here's Bridges. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Holiday finds White. Tatum inside. He's guarded by Bridges. Tatum inside. He's against Bridges. Fade away. Counted. And now it's a 12-point Boston lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Simpson. He's covered by Holiday. Bridges outside. Tatum brings a double team. Hey, expanding his range. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Boston Celtics now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. More 2K action in just a moment.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Here, measuring up the shot. Oh, next time. Give it up for our contestant.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Boston Celtics.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
And moving on here, how about the fantastic matchup at the power forward position in this one?
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Hornets trail by 12. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Back to Bridges. Tatum brings a double team. Pass to Simpson. 4 on the clock. For 3, Bridges. On target from range. Bridges has got 19 points.
Well, the improved perimeter shooting of Miles Bridges on display. A 3 right in your eye.
Brown with it. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Simpson. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Bridges. Takes the 3. The kick out. Curry. Green with a screen on Holiday. Here's Simpson. And the layup is good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Boston leading by 9. Holiday looking for an opening. Uses the glass on the layup. Holiday's got 5 now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Outside, Green. Here's Simpson. He's covered by Holiday. Green, a screen. With some arc. Simpson, no good. The Celtics shooting the rock at 58%. Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges with it. He's got 19. Tatum with some nice D. Here's Brown. Oh my goodness! Brown would not be denied.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Bridges outside. Pass to Green. Williams, a screen on Tatum. 3-pointer, Bridges. Nice D from Tatum. Celtics lead by 13. Outside, Brown. Now Tatum from deep. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists in the game. For Charlotte, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And he's made a case for first-team all-defense. Doris Jaylen Brown, the complete game.
Brian, what you love to see from a great player that's just entering their prime is the pride they take in being well-rounded. Do you want to absorb a big-time defensive assignment? Jaylen Brown wants to do exactly that.
And these have been the league's best shooters since the All-Star break. 4th, Mark Williams.
As the season goes on, his shooting has really impressed, making the most of every look he gets at the hoop.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Green with a screen on Holiday. Here's Simpson. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. White with a screen on Bridges. Beyond the arc. Tatum can't hit. Hornets trail by 16. Now Green. He's got 10. Here's Williams. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And stolen by Holiday. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Porzingis for three. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 6th assist of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Bridges. 19 points in the game. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
Miles Bridges has steadily built an offensive arsenal that is so impressive. Doesn't matter what the defense sends at him, he finds a way to score it.
Here's Holiday. He's got 5. Outside Tatum. 6 to shoot. Count it. Tatum's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Simpson. Now here's Curry. He's guarded by White. Curry against White. Curry passes to Williams. Here's Simpson. Outside for Green. And here's Curry. Going inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on White.
Well, Seth Curry has never been one who's afraid of contact. Does such an exceptional job drawing the defender into his trap.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
First free throw is good.
Seth Curry gives testament to the fact that you do not have to be drafted to find your way to being an integral part of teams. This guy is a tremendous basketball player.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And so Curry nails both of them. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Holiday passes to Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. He's guarded by Bridges. Back to Pritchard. Takes a 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Pritchard's got 8.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
3, a screen. The baseline, Jay. Charlotte again missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Tatum. Outside Porzingis. 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Shoots a fadeaway. Brown can't hit.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Back to Bridges. Over Holiday. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Bridges has got 7 now in this quarter.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Porzingis with it. Guarded now by Williams. Brown can't hit.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jrue Holiday.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Boston leading by 18. Pass to Pritchard. Left side Tatum. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 7 rebounds in the game. Curry passes to Smith. Here's Diabate. Now here's Smith. 5 points in the game. Inside. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And here's Holiday. Pass to Pritchard. Holiday, a screen on Curry. Pritchard. Boston, no good that time either. Hornets trail by 18. Smith outside. Back to Green. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. Green's got 13 now.
Yeah, nice pass by Smith. I mean, putting his teammate in position to score.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Now here's Tatum. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3. Tatum's got 39.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance is at 5 overall.
Here's Diabate, hounded by Tatum. Back to Curry. And Pritchard pulls it down. Celtics lead by 18. Tatum inside, covered by Smith. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Green from behind the arc. Boston pulls it in. Here's Pritchard. Give him 8. Tatum with it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Mark Williams.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Holiday. Nurkic is checked in for Charlotte. Okogie comes in for Green. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Curry with it. He's got 7. Pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Horford. Again the miss by the Hornets. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Left side, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Hornets with the rebound. And Dors at 7 feet tall and almost 300 pounds. Yusuf Nurkic often is the biggest human on the court.
BA, we might as well refer to him as the immovable object. This guy has slimmed down. He's in incredible shape. But Nurkic is an old-school big, and he is a force to be reckoned with around the rim, not just because of that size and strength, but because of his skill as a passer and a finisher.
Got it. Tatum's got 45 points.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Here's Okogie. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Pass to Diabate. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team foul. At the line for the Hornets. Diabate, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Celtics lead by 20. Now Brown. He's got 10. There's Tatum with the 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. The Hornets shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's Smith. And that one, good. Smith's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
If Smith plays bigger than his size, he's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
On the wing, Tatum. 52 seconds left in the 3rd. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Tatum's got 47 points. Here's Okogie. Pass to Smith. Here's Diabate. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Third team foul. Shooting for Charlotte. Diabate, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Both shots good from the stripe. Boston leading by 18. Here's Pritchard. Give him 8. We've got 13 seconds left in the 3rd. Shot clock at 5. Horford, a screen on Smith. Here's Tatum. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics. Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. 4th quarter on the court for the Hornets. We've got Smith. He's out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. Here's Salone. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. From 8 feet. And it's Nurkic getting it to go.
Well, this is exactly where you want use of Nurkic, operating on the offensive end.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Horford. The three from Craig. Buries it from three. And the Celtics lead by 19.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Smith. Here's Salone. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness. He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
Here's Salone. He takes it in. Hauser grabs the board. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Pritchard. To the left wing. The three is up. Hauser, that's good.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
The Hornets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Smith passes to Nurkic. Craig comes with a double. Here's Salone. Can't connect from short range. Here's Pritchard to the inside. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's got 5 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed, a rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Smith. Charlotte, no good that time either. And it's the Celtics ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Okogie, hounded by Tatum. Pass to Diabate. Here's Okogie. And here's Nurkic. Horford with a steal. Here's Hauser. Back to Tatum. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason. Oh, so crafty. I mean, Smith just knows where to get his shots.
Here's Pritchard, covered by Smith. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pritchard. And that one drops.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The Hornets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Pass to Salone. There's a screen by Nurkic. Here's the 3. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. Tatum's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Hauser. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. Hauser's got 8 points in the quarter.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Now here's Smith. There's a screen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Now Horford. Here's Pritchard. Tatum with it. Nurkic picks him up. And it's Tatum missing. Smith outside. Well, when you list the best players in the NBA right now, Doris, most of the top guys are from outside the U.S.
BA, I don't know why that is. There's a lot of theories out there, one of which is the 1992, the initial Dream Team, so captivated the imagination of fans across the world. So I think that's part of it. We have to love that the game of basketball is so popular in countries outside of the United States, and we would be making a mistake if we did not give the league the credit it deserves for wanting to grow the game internationally. It has not been solely and exclusively focused here in the United States. They want everyone to love the game as much as we do.
First free throw is good, and Boston with some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser, and Drew Holiday is subbed in for Craig. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. For Charlotte, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Tatum. Boston on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Porzingis. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Al Horford's checked in for Pritchard. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And it's hammered home by Green.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Tatum. For 3. It's hauled in by Simpson. The Hornets have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. And here's Green from the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Holiday's got his 5th rebound in this one. Horford outside. And here's Holiday to the inside. Here's Tatum. And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Simpson. He's covered by Holiday. Fades and shoots. 2 points. That one goes. Bridges has got 25 points in the game.
Wow, how about the in-between game? Get to the mid-range if you're Miles Bridges and take advantage.
Tatum against Green. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Out to the right wing. Pass to Simpson. And stolen by Holiday. The finish! And Holiday powers it home.
We are talking about an elite two-way player. Do your thing, Drew Holiday.
Here's Simpson. He's covered by Holiday. Williams with it. Now Green. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Simpson. He's covered by Holiday. Simpson, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now here's Brown. Fades away. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Here's Simpson. He's covered by Holiday. 3-pointer, Bridges. Boston pulls it in. Pass to Horford. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Horford's got his first 3 points of the game.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Williams. Out to Bridges. They need this. Drills it from deep. Bridges has got 12 points in just the second half.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Holiday passes to Horford. And there's a pick from the high post. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
Here's Simpson. He's covered by Holiday. To the middle. And they'll get another chance.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
Here's Simpson. He's covered by Holiday. Second chance shot. And so it looks like the Hornets will retain possession here.
Number 55, Baylor Shireman.
And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And technology always a conversation for us. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. The Celtics making their last shot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Holiday against Curry. Williams a screen on Holiday. Here's Curry. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You can see how hard it is to shake Seth Curry's focus. Body him up all you want. If this guy's locked in, he's going to get a bucket.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in.
One shot.
That one misses for Curry. Williams finds Bridges. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Guys, what we've come to learn about Miles Bridges is this guy is a force on the offensive end. Whether he's inside or outside, you know he's going to be aggressive trying to put the ball in the basket.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And several years ago, the NBA introduced the Supermax. How do you think it's worked out, Doris?
Yeah, I think every decision, Brian, that the league makes is trying to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for a championship. This particular implementation has made it easier for small market teams to retain their stars. And think about it. Even if someone signs it and then gets traded, at least those teams get an opportunity to get big draft capital. That's huge. Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
1:44 left to play in the fourth. On the wing, Tatum. He's covered by Curry. Horford outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pritchard. No good there, off the double clutch.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this is win number 60 for the year. A huge milestone for them and a testament to the effort and energy these guys bring every night.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jason Tatum.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Now here's Tatum. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Curry. Tatum from long range. It's hauled in by Simpson. And it's the Hornets' ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Curry. So we see the Celtics taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Jason, congrats on the win. How do you prepare yourself to carry such a big scoring load for this team?
Just a lot of hard work. You know, my teammates trusting me and vice versa. So, you know, we do a good job, whoever is hot, getting them the ball, and then just making the right play, whatever it is.
That's what's great about this team. It could be anybody's night. Thanks, Jason.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.